This episode is brought to you by Can't Help But Notice Services by Ashley Notice.
Hey, it's Mika, aka Taji.
This is Kia.
This is Mel, and this is the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Welcome.
Yay.
Episode what? Episode what? 14?
14.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, we is doing it.
We are.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Yes.
So, who's doing the toast? Is it me?
Yes, it is you.
Okay. So, yes. What is everyone drinking this evening, Kia?
Yes, I'm drinking hard seltzer cherry, brought to you by Corona. And I don't like seltzer because it tastes like salt water, but this is delicious.
Okay. It tastes like cough seltzer water.
Yeah, that is nasty.
Did you just say cough? Like cough?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Me too.
Well, I'm having a frost margarita with some little, I don't know what you call those, cuties or little tangerines.
Oh, the tangerines?
Yeah.
Tangerines.
Yeah. Kept it a little simple today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm simple today as well. I have good old Moscato, just a regular Moscato from my cheap wine place that I love.
Okay.
So let's clink to this episode.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I got the can. I'm straight hood today. I'm sorry.
Take it to the head.
Okay. It's been one of those days.
So I guess, what's tea, everyone? What's tea? Like, what's been going on with everyone? I know with me, what's been going on with me? I don't even know.
Working hard, working at the wind down business, girl.
Okay. Yes, massaging like crazy. Massaging. Yeah. That's all that's been going on with me.
Oh, what about you, me?
Oh, Ty surprised me and came over. He was unexpected, but he came over this weekend. So we had girls' weekend. We drank and ate and fat bitches and smoked and stuff. And
tea.
Yes. And, he was dancing. He had to show her lesson. I can get up out this chair and still drop it out. So,
okay.
So, yes, I got him on a video. This is what I was telling Melanie earlier. You owe when you put "the" in front of stuff. So I was like on the video. And so, when you got to go on, yes, the Facebook and the Instagram. So.
Oh, you put it up?
No, I did.
Oh. Okay.
And that was pretty much all that I did. Oh, I cut myself. I was making breakfast and I cut my thumb. I almost sliced myself to the white meat, but I saved it and I'm better. My thumb is still there. So that was pretty much it. My weekend.
I'm glad you say you saved it. You saved that thumb, girl.
You gotta save the thumb. Yes, I saved it. So it's still attached. It's there.
It's still attached? Yeah. Praise him.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, okay.
I can't with you. I cannot. My weekend was the weekend. It was weekend. I didn't do anything. Did I do anything? No, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I would have remembered, I think. I was just here working the best job ever, the wind down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's my favorite job ever. The boss is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Sucking up. Yes, suck to the boss. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Because I'm gonna get my office with my snack bar. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
But no, I didn't.
When I get my location, definitely gonna give you you're gonna have your own dedicated area, definitely.
Okay. Yes, with my snacks that I'm not gonna share. I have my own snacks, and then we
vending
have
machine in there. How about put like a cute pink vending machine in the office?
I like that.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, I like that. And I need a cereal dispenser so I can eat. Have Lucky Charms on tap, girl.
Oh,
yes. God. I mess with y'all today. I'm not doing it today. But no, I didn't do anything. I cleaned up, did my wifely duties. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, so fun. It's so fun.
Oh, you know what I did forget?
What?
So Chico, poor Chico.
Oh yeah.
Over the weekend.
Yes, please share.
He tried to Chico is my doggy. He's a pit bull. I love me some Chico. He's crazy. But so my brother and his girlfriend, they have a pit bull. And this is the second time we try to get them to mate, but I guess, we don't know what to do. So I've been told by plenty of people that we're supposed to help, but nobody is trying to help. We just let them go in the backyard and run around. And he kept trying, like he was so close so many times, and then he would move, and then she would put her butt down, and so then she'll start barking at him and bite him and stuff. And she tore him up, but he's healing now. Like he was all tore up. Poor
Chico. Wait,
determined.
wait, hold on. I gotta pause the story. I gotta pause. Wait.
Pause.
Did you say he's healing now?
Yeah.
Did she attack bitch? You didn't get it on video?
Like so. I didn't get video because I went to go massage. I left them and my brother in.
And you left him getting attacked?
Yeah, I mean, she was biting, like she would turn around and bite him and and then she would bite him, like his poor little. He was bloody, but he kept trying.
Oh my God.
She's rough.
But it wasn't like a vicious,
she a
like
hood
lockjaw.
That's a hood bitch. I don't want
like,
none of those. No, thank you.
Off of me. Yeah, she kept saying, yeah, but she was.
That's a Southeast bitch. No, thank you.
Okay, so we gonna have to
help them along.
We'll find somebody, get somebody to help them because
she dangerous. Y'all gonna have to sedate her. Y'all Slippy and Nicky, like y'all.
I think it's probably somebody probably gonna have to hold her still, and then
good luck with that. Y'all better put a muzzle on that bitch because she bites. She bites. Y'all better put a muzzle. She bites.
He needs a stepping stool. He needs a stepping stool to get up there because my Chico, but he is such a loving dog.
One in the hole, and then he would just pump, and then it just be in the air. Like he's not even in there.
Get up in there. Damn, Cheek.
So yeah,
you didn't get that experience.
He gonna get it because that was the second time they brought her over. He gonna get it.
So third time's the charm.
Yeah, third time's the charm.
And she gonna lock jaw on that shit. And when she lock jaw on that shit, it's official. It's gonna be little whans. Like, yes. She got a lock jaw on that shit. Like, that's crazy how the woman, even a dog woman coochie works. Like, that's cause a lot. I learned my experience with that. I'm so traumatized by that. I can't watch. That's why I would never help you put them together. Cause I can't watch that. Like the raw meat penis and it's in them. Like the dog jumped the gate. They smoked my dog in heat. My poor Roxy, she got raped. And he got Roxy in her and I threw something at him and bust his nose. He was bleeding and he ran downstairs, but she locked jaw on his ass, so she was stuck. So he ran forward and she's running by the butt backwards. And I was like, I just went inside and I just called my dad and was like, yo, they fucking in the backyard and I gotta go to work. So that's what happened. And I got home and he was on the phone with somebody standing outside on the deck talking about, yeah, the bitch got fucked this morning. Now she on her honeymoon. And then I went outside and they was running around the yard together. Like, and I just went back inside because I just had nothing to say. And then, months later.
And that is dad. Dad talks like that. That is so your father.
And then that was the puppies months later. So, yeah, when she locked jaw on there, it's over. Done.
Y'all need to get my Chico, my big C.
Little junior cheeks running around.
Okay.
Not around here, they won't be running.
Little junior cheeks. Okay.
Oh, he gonna get it one day. He gonna get in there.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna get in there.
That was cute.
Yes. Yeah. So what's going on? What's our topic for today?
Yes. So the topic for the evening is entitled "It's a Family Affair." Okay, so the question, we have several questions, but the big question is, Whose responsibility is it to keep the family together once Big Mama or the matriarch of the family has transitioned or passed away? So, what do you guys think, Mel?
Well, see, I think that whoever's the oldest as far as the sibling, like the oldest person, be the lead. Now, okay, so if because I'm trying to think, but when I'm looking at my situation, my grandfather passed away, like on my father's side. On my mother's side, both my grandparents passed away, but on my father's side, my grandfather passed away, and my granny, she's still alive. So, and what's that? That's the patriarch. Oh, I'm trying to think who got stuff together.
Right.
I would think whoever, like this, the child that was the closest to, because every parent has a favorite, whether they admit it or not.
Yeah, they do.
Whoever's the favorite, or whoever is the oldest, or whoever's the more responsible child, I think. Yeah.
Okay, Mika, what do you think?
Oh, I thought it was Mel again. Okay.
Don't do that. Typo. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, we have two males, Mel and Mel. Yeah. I can't with you.
Oh, I think it should be a committee at this point, because when Big Mama was alive, she should have had her little committee squad together, prepared for like when something like this happens, and y'all keep the tradition going. And that way she could have had the committee from a young age, so it's installed and embedded in them. This is the tradition. This is what's going to happen. So maybe like when they teenagers into them getting older, that's the committee team. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. And when she goes away, they already know what is expected, what's supposed to do, and just kind of have a smooth transition, even though Big Mama be missed at the table, of course, but just to try to at least keep it going. So I think, yeah, a little committee team she could have in training.
Okay. That's good to have things in order before that, when that time comes. I agree with the both of you. There should be, especially if Big Mama had kids. Usually Big Mama be having a whole rack of kids, shave or no shave. But because back then you had to have a lot of kids so they could, look out for each other, help you around the house, all that. But in my case, so personal moment, my Big Mama was Grandma Nancy, right? So she had 3 children. She has 3 children, and because my mom was sick when she passed, it was like she couldn't do much. So the next person, which is my uncle, he's sick, so I'm like, okay, it was left on my youngest uncle. So let's just say I ended up taking the lead, I guess, if you will. So, it would have been great to have a team involved, so everybody could know, look, when Big Mama gone, this is, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing that. But it wasn't that way. So I ended up having to do a lot. I'm not going to say I did it all by myself, because at some point they were around and I had help from you guys and bits and pieces of people in the family. But it was not a collective, okay? Like people were forced to help, right? But I agree with both of you. It should be the one who's most responsible, maybe the oldest, maybe sometimes the youngest, but the most responsible, and it should also be a team. Like I said, you do this, you do that, you do the third. So good. Okay. Great. Awesome. Sounds great. So the next question, Mika, take it away.
You don't got to introduce me. I was about to jump right into that when you said.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'm you. That's the educator.
Yes, like anywho. Now that everybody know that's my question. Excuse me. Do you think families grow closer together or apart after the matriarch has passed away? Mel. Yes.
I can't stand you. I love you.
Do I think that I think families grow apart? Well, you know what? Yeah, I think more so. I think they do both. I think some grow closer, some grow apart. But I think more so they grow apart rather than grow closer. Like with some situations, growing closer is like, you know, we all we got now, and those that probably plan stuff out and to take over. I think those people more so probably grow closer because we already have our set roles on who's going to do what and how we're going to continue with whatever family traditions we have. And I think that that's, you know, they probably wanted to make the parent proud. And so they grow closer because it's like, okay, we all we got, we losing people. But then I feel like, I think maybe bigger families grow apart. Because everybody just doing their thing. And probably with those families, like the matriarch was always the one that was getting everybody together. So now, you know, there's no need, or she might have bribed one child in a family and then the other one cursed them out if they don't come, you know. So yeah, now that she's not around to do the things that she was doing, it's like, whatever. So I think both. I say all that to say I think both.
Yes.
And
You say
Kia,
all that to say. I always say that.
what about you, Kia?
Yeah. I agree with Melanie. Depending on how the family was already knitted together and how strong their relationship was, then those would be the families that I would think get stronger because, you know, Big Mama gone now. So we got to, you know, keep the traditions alive. We got to look out for each other. That's what she would have wanted, one of those type things. But in some situations, that's not the case. Again, I can relate to this because when my grandmother passed away, okay, our family just grew apart. And it was crazy because I'm like, I grew up with my family always around. My grandmother made sure we had family reunions, her and my aunt. You know, her sister made sure we had family reunions, but now that they're both deceased, it was like, okay, we ain't got to do nothing. Mom's gone. Let's live our best life. And I'm like, first of all, that's not what she would have wanted, to know that the family is separated like that. But then again, my grandmother was a different kind of grandma, and her saying was F them and feed them beans. So
I was the real Medea.
Yes, Grandma Nancy was the real Medea. Like she had no cut cards.
Okay.
She had no cut cards. She had none at all.
Her.
So I know I miss her too. But yeah, and it's hard for me because I'm the one in the family. I always said I think I'm adopted because I'm not as gangster as my family, but I'm like, I'm the one that's trying to keep the family together, and they give me their booties to kiss. And if Grandma was here, she would have been like, girl, if you don't F that out, you know, so you know, I say all that to say.
Right, because yes, what was that? I forgot the question. I had to glance over. I did.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got a little emotional. But yeah, so
It's all right.
Some families do grow apart, and then some families do stay knitted together. Mika, what you think?
I don't know, girl, because on my father's side, I ain't never really been like close to a lot of them. I don't really know them like that. I don't know my cousins and them, like first cousins on that side, I guess. I don't know. But my mom's side, yes, more close-knit and everything. I do remember back in the day, like for holidays, we would go to grandma's house because grandma would be cooking. That's where we all meet up at because she lived right there. But other than that, when grandma left that house and went down, I can't remember us continuing on that tradition. So at a young age, I think it kind of broke away. But honestly, I expect that. Like, as their kids and they're into it and they're getting older, become teenagers and go off to college and live their lives, people do drift apart, even from family, just like friends. They best friends grew up. We live next door all our lives, and then boom, we're in different states across the world, whatever. So it's life, and it does happen, and is basically everyone will have to be on agreement. Like no matter where we are, we're always going to come back and have the tradition. And sometimes you just can't get everybody on that same page. So I feel the ones that do want to keep the tradition alive, y'all keep the tradition alive. You can't really speak for the rest of your family or whatever, and that's their opinion. But if you want to keep it alive, you'll find a way to keep it alive. And that's basically what I say on that. Drop mic.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes. And yeah.
And yeah.
So the next question, I guess, is mine, huh? Ain't it?
Yeah.
I was going to be funny and introduce you and be like, yes, so next, Mel. Come on, I was going to, but I said,
Don't do that. It's not my fault.
I know. That's why I did it. I didn't
it's
do
my
it.
personality. I be trying to hype everybody up. I didn't mean to.
Yes, my hype man. Go ahead, my hype man. Go. Okay.
So the next question is, how long should a person in the family continue to try and keep their family together when there's obviously a disconnect? So I guess is so basically how if the family is not together anymore, like everybody drifted apart, like how long should that one person that wants to keep the tradition going keep trying to make the tradition go? Is that what we asking?
Okay. Me personally, because of who I am, keep doing it until you get tired of it. It's up to you. Stop when you feel like it's not working. Don't stress yourself out. Don't get to the point where you're taken away from your life to try to fix the family's life, and clearly it's not working. So when you feel like you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, then that should be your cue to stop.
Okay.
Me? Oh, okay.
Me. I can't with you, Mika.
Life is too short. Like I've learned this literally as we about to come to November, and my cousin Dan is about to make like 2 years. But life is short, and I don't want to spend all my time stressing trying to pull together a family who's not meeting me halfway to pull this in together. So I would try, 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. And at that point, I'm going to just do what I have to do to keep the tradition alive. Even if I have to go get me some fast food and go sit at grandma's grave and we eat together and kiki it up, I'm going to make sure your tradition stay alive because that's what I wanted to do. And like I said, you have no control on anybody else, but life is short, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit here and stress and be like, come on, TT, we got to come on, Peanut. Fuck that.
Yes.
Fuck y'all. Fuck that family. Like, they don't want to come. So that's basically how
I ain't even mad at you.
Yeah, because I'm not doing all that. Like life, this could be my last breath right now. Like you just never know. You don't know. So it's like, I'm not going to waste it. Trying to no. All right. You don't want to come. That's cool. I'll make it do what it do. That's why just know when I meet grandma up there, you know what I'm saying? She going to love me. It's going to be on and popping. And I don't know about you. You might get punched in the face. Yes. She going to be on and popping and she going to curse everybody out. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think I know what Melanie's going to say, but yes, bless us with your response.
I'm sorry, I'm in my phone. Sorry. I don't know. Like I wouldn't waste my time. I wouldn't waste my time trying to continue. Like I'm gonna go on about my life.
Okay.
I'm not about to waste my time. If people want to do it, they'll do what they want to do. If they don't want to do it and continue on, then
yes, because family be acting funny too, and they be sneaky and they be doing some shady shit to each other. So
They do. Okay.
At the end of the day, yeah, I'm not about to keep, no. Girl, bye. Bye, Auntie TT. Girl, I ain't says I blocks family, trust. And I block a few of my family members. Y'all get blocked too. No. Thought this was.
Oh.
Okay.
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 Okay. All righty. So the last question is, do you think family counseling is necessary at this point?
No. I am first. Okay. Well, yes. No, like I said, like at this point, like y'all should have been having family counseling when grandma passed or when big mama, whatever she want to go by. Like, I want to say pop, but it ain't pop. Oh, grandpa.
Oh. Oh.
And so I just, no. We already tried. Like, we already to a point. I done kept trying to get y'all. If y'all ain't gonna come to a simple ass dinner, y'all definitely ain't coming to counseling. Like, right. And I ain't even asking you to put in money for the dinner. Like, just come.
Ooh,
physically, your body, just come. You know, you would want to bring something if you're coming, but even if you don't, I'm not asking you to. Just come. You can't even do that. And then, like, they're gonna go pay for counseling. So nah, I'm good. Is this on? No, it's my answer. No.
Yes, is this on?
I think if we speaking in terms of, because the family tradition is gone, trying to get to counseling to get back together, then no, I don't think it's necessary. But I think that I think it could be necessary in a way, because that could bring the family together, but it doesn't have to be like counseling as far as trying to bring the family together, if this makes any sense. More so counseling on just grieving, like the family grieving the family.
Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. We got a sidebar over here. Listen.
Don't be telling our business. Ooh, that could have just been a bust out laugh. Yes, because it was.
The family, get counseling or grieving the passing, and I think that ultimately that may bring them closer.
Okay,
but I don't like, if getting counseling, the goal wouldn't be to come together. I mean, the reason for counseling wouldn't be so we can come together. The reason for counseling would be, to learn how to grieve, which in turn will make them come together.
Okay.
If I'm making sense on how I'm explaining
no,
it.
that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. And you all just summed it up in two responses. Like, I agree. Like, part of it is like, man, whatever. Y'all can't even come to a dinner that you don't even have to pay for, bring nothing but yourself. And you can't come to that. So it's either got to be issues with someone in the family, or you just don't even care no more. Or it can be that you may not have grieved properly. Like, the whole grieving counseling is good for grieving, or to, come together and to help you find ways to grieve. But I'm not about to go to no counseling to bring no family together, and you can't even come to Thanksgiving dinner. Or you can't even call once in the blue to see how you doing, not you doing, but how the family's doing and stuff. No gracias. No gracias. So, all right now. All right.
So that brings us now to our no judgment zone, aka no judge zone.
Because the lady said.
That's what the lady said. And she did. She said, hey, ladies. So.
You know what? I'm done with you. I'm all the way done.
All right. I'm okay.
All my wine glasses really got like cracks in all of them.
What in the world?
Well, I'm going to spit that out. Oh, Okay. Okay. I'm going to read this. All right. I'm serious now.
I can't with you.
I'm serious.
Yeah, she said I'm serious.
Okay.
I'm running out. I should have had two.
Yeah, you need to bring a backup like I do.
Oh, okay. You a true bartender.
Okay.
I mean, not a bartender, a mixologist.
I brought my little bit left.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would get up, but I'm not gonna get up.
Y'all don't hear my background?
No.
Okay. Because
All right.
being extra, Marcus on a video game, all out.
Don't come for
no,
don't come for
I hear
him.
that.
Don't come for him.
All right, let me read this. No judge
Oh, go
zone.
ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, and go.
Okay. Hey, ladies. Okay, I'm sorry.
Why are you reading like that?
I was a little extra. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Whew.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, and go.
Hey, ladies. So I need your advice. My grandmother has been deceased for almost 5 years now, and my family has been a complete mess ever since. Before she passed away, our family was so close. Now we weren't the Brady Bunch or anything like that, but we were all happy. We saw each other often and spent the holidays together, etc. When we didn't see each other, we at least made sure we called at least twice a week, if not more, just to check on each other. But here we are, going on 5 years and nothing. I am the only one in the family who is trying my best to get everyone together, but it seems like my grandmother's passing was a pass for everyone to say fuck it. Many of the people in my family have younger children, and I don't want our children going up not knowing each other. The sad thing is we all live in the same state, many of us less than 30 minutes away, and I still can't get everyone on the same page. I don't want to give up on this, but sometimes I feel like I am wasting my time. What should I do? Sincerely, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh, that's what she said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay.
So,
I'm mad you said it all sexy. I love it. What was
the ladies. Yes.
well, my forehead is greasy, y'all. We gotta fix that. It's like look like
It's the light. It's probably the lighting.
So we gotta hope the lady. She want to know what she should do.
Yeah, so the lady said.
I think she should think about what would her grandmother do? Like, the intentions are pure, the intentions are good. She's trying, but if she's not getting any feedback, then like I know it's hard. It's something that she really, really wants to do. But I feel like she should think about like what would the grandma do? Like, what would the grandma tell her? Like, would the grandma be like, just leave it alone or keep trying? And I think that's what she should go by. Like, she should
Yes.
She should go. She should think about what her grandmother would do or what her grandmother was saying and just go from there. Yeah, because that's hard. That's hard.
It
But
is.
people are
I'm
stubborn
sure.
and they want to do what they want to do, and you can't control what people. You can't control anybody's actions, or if they don't care, they don't care.
That's true. I agree. Well, homegirl, the lady, I am the lady, okay? Because the lady said,
Okay.
okay. What I could suggest is that you, again, what Melanie said, it seems like you and your grandmother and the family were really, really, really close. And she was the glue that brought everything together. So try to remember what she would have wanted you to do in this situation. Like, I know my grandmother, she was straight hood. So she would have said, F them and feed them beans, or she would have made up something. And she even said F them because some of the people are family that you just need to, put to the side. And she was real like that. So even though, and the girls know, Grandma Nancy ain't play no games, honey. She would curse out a person. Listen, she would slap her. Okay. So yes.
I would invite you to sit down and have a drink with you.
Yes. Yes. So, just hang in there. I know it's hard because everyone has, many of them have smaller children, and you don't want the children not to know each other, but it might be a situation where it's out of your control, and you just gotta, if you pray on it, if you meditate on it, and do your best, but don't let it consume you. Mika.
And I agree with all that as well. I guess, it's just try until there's just no more try left in you. And just how your grandma remembered you or how she remembered your strength and everything, just continue to live that out in your life. Like whatever she taught you, what she instilled in you, just no matter what. So even if you can't get everyone to pull together, at least you tried your hardest. You didn't half step it, you gave it all you got. And when all you got just wasn't enough, then you can put that to rest and then just work on your own traditions amongst your family, your little family that you have. I don't know if she have kids or what, but even if she don't, just tradition, she can start and create what happened with her grandma or just by herself, or maybe a tradition with her friends. Like this is Nancy Day, where she throws a little brunch party and everyone comes and wear Nancy shirts. Like, bitch, I get creative for real. Because I'm like, if family don't want to do it with me, I will do it. Like, because sometimes it really do be your friends who really be there for you more than your family. And that's sad to say. And I'm not just saying any friends, like your close friends, your ride or die, like that's some shit. Like they really be there for you more than family. So you just create your own traditions if you can't get them to jump on board. And no matter what, your grandma will be smiling at you no matter what, because she see you shining and you tried and you even getting creative and doing what you got to do to celebrate her still. So that's what I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl, y'all about to get me all emotional up in here.
Okay, girl.
That was beautiful.
I got no tissue in here.
That was beautiful. Yes.
Pause, Emma.
No, you're
Okay.
not paused. But we got the Black excellence waiting in the waiting room. So
It said the connection was off. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and let her in.
Yeah. But for old girl, you're doing your best. Don't stress yourself out. And remember in the back of your mind what your grandmother would have wanted you to do in spite of everything. So.
Yeah.
My heart.
Yes.
Okay.
And connect.
What's hot in here? It's always hot in here.
And then Meaty take over. Because Kia mistyped.
Don't do that. Okay. Don't do me, honey. Don't do me. Okay.
Just do me, baby. Okay.
Like you never done before.
Okay.
Oh,
yes.
give it
Well, my
to
food
me.
was late. It was early.
Okay, we are showing our age. Okay.
Till I just can't take no more.
more.
Listen,
Okay.
back in the day, them songs was real freak me up and down.
That's how we got here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Nasty parents. I had nasty parents. You got here to some
Okay.
Jamaican.
I was told a story, but that was nasty, and I don't want to know about that no more.
That's a reggae.
Yes, you got here to some. Yes. Yes, honey. Okay.
When the flicks come out.
Flex.
Some flying to heaven.
Okay, yes. You got here. Okay. Meaty was like, I'm
Now they
here.
just so okay, here I am. Yes, now they just so out there with it. Okay. I don't know what the music is now. They just don't even make it sexy no more. They just be put it on the glass.
The music
and
now is City Girls.
Yeah.
And
You know,
and these spinach and style. On the pussy talk. And these spinach and plants. It's the City Girls.
You know what's crazy is like when doing couples massages and stuff, generally I'll ask, what kind of music they want. I'll say, we got spa, and I'll try to find, some romantic music. But that's one of the hardest things. I finally got some good playlists, but that's one of the hardest things is to find a playlist with nice, slow, loving music without all that graphic stuff. Because I don't want,
they'll
it to
throw
be all
some
graphic.
sprinkle some Trey songs in there. Yeah, like you was just listening to jazz and like something mellow, something from like Love Jones. You know what I'm saying? And then that's, they just sprinkle in that Trey songs like,
Yes, I bet the neighbors know my name when I'm massaging your backside. No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yes, we are. Okay. Oh, is our guest coming on? Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
Hey, beautiful.
Hello.
Yes, you're on mute,
Oh, wait, she
T.
muted.
Yeah. Okay. Hi.
There you go.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Pictures in the background. That's cute.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll be
your background.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's cute. That's very feng shui.
Welcome, darling.
Yes, welcome.
Hello, everybody.
So we have Miss Ashley Notice. And her business is Can't Help But Notice Services. So thank you for coming on for
No
our Black
problem.
Excellence segment. So tell us a little bit about your business and your company.
So it is a career-based resume services, job applications, and also notary services. So that's what it consists of. So that's pretty much what it is. So it started in July of 2019, when I was let go as a teacher, educator due to requirements. So I was like, okay, what can I do now? I'm stuck. I have to provide for my family. What can I do? And so I went with it. I was like, I have some, gifts and talents. I've been writing papers because of my master's. Let me see, how this will go. So I just started off with it and it boomed. I was getting people jobs left and right.
Okay.
And I went with it. And a lot of people were like, oh my God, thank you. You're heaven sent. And I just went with it. So usually when I get your resumes and everything, I pray over it. So look, it's not like no juju juice or nothing. It's Jesus. Okay. I pray over it and I say, God, give this person what they need to provide or whatever. So that's how I go.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, pray over that resume. Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people definitely need their resumes spruced up. And that would be really, really good, especially like now too. You're definitely that's something really to come to you about because people are trying to find jobs and in between jobs because of COVID, and you could definitely help with that. Now, as far as how does the process go as far as the notary services?
So notary services. So usually due to COVID, because I'm doing it out of my home, I've raised the prices by $4. It's usually $4. You just come per document was $4. But I raised it up because then I was putting my kids at risk with people coming in and out of my home. So they'll come to my door most of the time, or they'll call me first for an appointment. Because I'm on Google. So if you Google me,
Okay.
Notary services. So that's what it is. But you have to call me in order to get my address because I don't know people.
Okay.
My home. But so they'll call me and I'll just say, what time do you want to come? This is when I'm available. I definitely have to update my hours now because it was working when I wasn't teaching and now I'm teaching. Right. So it kind of interferes with the hours that I have online. But that's pretty much what you do. You just call me. You'll say, I'm coming. Where are you located? And I'll tell them where I'm located. Intersections only until they decide that they are coming to me, definitely. And then I'll say, if you're definitely coming, I'll send you a text. I'm definitely coming, and then they'll come. So that's usually how it works with that. But I don't travel to anyone as of yet right now.
Okay. And and as far as the resumes, is that just the online interaction?
So, well, I've taken some clients, but due to COVID, I do not meet in person. We can definitely do Zoom, Duo, however you want to meet. I've done that with clients as well. But, some people would like to see a face, even though I'm plastered all over my advertisement. I am the brand, okay?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So I'll allow them we talk on the phone, but most people prefer, look, this is the email. What is the process immediately? So I don't take payments unless we talk on the payments, like if you are having an issue with not getting the full payment in hand, but it's $50. But I take it up front, and then I'll send you an email with everything before I take your payment, so you'll know what you're getting into. I don't just take money. I always tell people that, no, send me your email first. I'll send over how the requirements, so step by step, what happens, and then they'll decide if they would like to take the services from me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty simple and
Mhm.
right to the
It
point.
does.
Now, how can we, do you have any like specific, I know you mentioned, you have to change your hours because you are an educator and y'all got that virtual teaching. I know that, and you have children too, right?
Yes.
So I, so
Okay.
do you
So it's all off of discernment too, because I don't always, good money. I mean, bad money ain't always good.
trust me, I know.
So it's based off of discernment. So if I feel, like it's just not right or it's something off, I won't take you.
Okay.
It's more of a discernment type thing. God talking to me like, no, somebody coming around your kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if I feel like it's off, I'll say, you're welcome to come to my door, but you got to stand outside. And I'll take your ID and your paperwork.
Yeah.
So I'll say, sign it beforehand. I need your ID and your paperwork so I can know, that type of way. But if I don't feel like you're okay to come in my home, I'm gonna let you in.
Shoot, I give me a little side TV dinner table, sit outside with a little chair. You can come right here at this little desk, my little
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Coming.
I'm real picky. I had to, because I had a bad situation with one. I don't know what this guy thought. But he called. It was early in the morning. Matter of fact, he woke me out my sleep. And then he comes, and I guess he thought that it was free. And he gets in the house, but I guess he thought I was by myself too.
Mhm.
But it turned him away, because when he saw my kid's father, he was like, "Oh, I'll be back." I don't know what he thought, and it threw me off. And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? That won't happen again."
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was like, "What, he thought it was free?" Like, first of all, he came he tried to come upstairs in my house with no mask. I'm like, "It's COVID, dude. With your mask, I definitely told you need a mask."
Right.
Oh, I can go get it. No papers. I'm like, "Where's your papers?" It just was off. So after that, I was like, you know what, Jesus? I said, that's it.
Yeah.
No more. Yeah, no. So I really I do a lot of business with companies.
Okay.
And I try to limit, parents and everything, because I've did a lot of notary services too for PG County, because a lot of parents who are foreigners or who need sharing housing and all of that stuff, paperwork. So I've been doing that, and I've been getting a lot of business off that. But
Okay.
I don't mess with just randoms anymore, because that kind of threw me off, and then it threw my boyfriend off too.
Yeah.
It was like, hold on, what was that about? And it was like 9:00 in the morning. So
Oh wow. Yeah.
it was off. So I was like, yeah, I don't know what was
He was
wrong with
looking
him.
for some breakfast.
Okay.
It was
And
looking,
some mimosa.
Breakfast in the cocktail for the
he was
day.
looking for something, and then I guess he thought I was in here. He thought I was loafing, y'all. Okay, he thought I was in here by myself, and that was a no. And when he saw him standing tall, his little self. Oh, I'll be right back. I go get the cat. I'm looking at him like, Slim, I take
Oh
care
yeah,
of
that
it.
was
Get
suspect.
out.
That's that.
I
Yeah.
was like, don't call me. I immediately blocked that number. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Ever.
There's some weirdos. There's some weirdos out here.
It like jumped, but it was needed, because it needed to kind of get my attention of what's going on.
Yeah.
Again, you're a female, you have to protect yourself. And two, you have 3 babies, 3 small babies. I don't have like, a 16-year-old. I have 7, 4, and 1. So I gotta protect them as well. So that will never happen again. So that it put my antennas up real high. I was like, okay, we got some little creepy people out here. That won't happen again.
Yeah, we do.
So, yeah, I do it based off of my hours, my time. And if I discern that it's your vibe, if your vibe is off and you don't know what's going on, and you don't know what notary services are, it ain't happening over here. You find somebody else that want to play time with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
how can people reach you and contact you and set up services?
So I do have a website. It's www.can'thelpbutnoticeservices.com. So you can find my services all on that website. I also have an Instagram as well. My Instagram is can't help but notice services. Can't help but notice _services. So it's the same thing on Facebook. I believe it's the same.
Okay.
I need double check, of course. I don't want to give y'all. Hold on. She said,
Yeah, because we're gonna put it in the description. So
yes. So can't help but notice _services on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
I am on both platforms. Right now, I'm not on Twitter. Unfortunately, I don't really like Twitter. But
either.
I can't get with it. I can't be tweeting every 5 minutes. Oh, I just did. I can't do it.
I only liked it when the awards came on because it used to be funny as hell. But other than that, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's just too much. I can't do it. Oh, I like it when the debates come on too. So
yes, because the memes. Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't mess with Twitter too much. But Facebook, I get a lot of my business from Facebook and some people from Instagram. But I do have a business page and I have my personal one. So yeah. So if you need me.
Is there anything you want to add that I maybe haven't touched on that we should know?
No, services. I think we did the resume services. The job applications work a little different.
Okay.
I would like to let people, because I know a lot of people get concerned about doing job applications because you have to sometimes give out your social, depending on what platform it is. It's not always needed, but depending on what platform it is, or if you don't already have that information in your platform, that you have to give out your Social Security. I have a waiver for you guys to sign, which protects me and you, where it's no fraudulent anything going on. I know a lot of people like to just don't have the time. That's a lot of my people. I don't have the time. I don't want to sit and do resume or job applications. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people were concerned about their socials. So don't worry, I'm not a fraudulent person, but you will sign a waiver to protect me and you as far as that process goes. So it's like my, contract between me and you is a waiver to make sure that, it's okay for you to give out your digits or whatever, and you'll be fine. It's strictly for the process, and that's it.
Okay. So. All right. Well,
other than that, that's it.
Yes. Well, I will say,
go ahead.
I've used Can't Help But Notice services. And let me tell you what, that application, not application, but my resume looks bomb. Okay. I be copying and pasting like I don't know what. That joint is sexy. Okay. I was like, dang, I look good on paper. Yes. Okay.
And I put a lot of thought and effort into it too. So I'm not going to just give you anything on paper, because I know a lot of people pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get their resume done. And it is time consuming. So I get why they charge that much. But at the same time, if you don't really care about a person and you give them anything on paper, they're going to get anything.
Yeah.
When it comes to a job. So, and I tell a lot of people that I don't play when it comes to your resume. I need you to be, available when I need information, because you hold up the process. It's a lot that comes with the whole resume thing. And it's a lot being, a Black young mom, and people are like, okay, I'll wait for her to contact me. If I email you any type of information about your resume, please send it over as quickly as possible, because you hold the process up. And then I'll move on to the next person too, because I have all these other people waiting, and I'm just waiting on you to send me maybe what your school was, or when you graduated, or what date you left. Please send over information. That drives me absolutely okay. It's like I'm like, come on, it's just right there. That's all I need to put on it. I'm finished if you just send me the information. But people hold the process up often.
Oh, that sounds like my job now.
But and then some people just don't like certain stuff on their resume, which I've seen it, I've done it. My resume has been updated several times. I've updated my own, and it gets you the job. So it helps, especially if they're going to, do a background check. It helps. So a lot of times people don't like certain stuff on there, but if I'm asking for it to go on there, it's because I know I mean well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just leave that with you guys. But a lot of people don't. I sometimes I'll just be like, what is the problem? Just give me the information. But they don't want it on there. And I'm like, okay, well, if you don't want it on there, I don't know. Well, don't say, Ashley did it, because I ain't do what you did it at this point. You just help me facilitate.
Yes.
So yeah. But I love it. I love it actually sparked, helping. I help kids. I teach kids every day. And I'm helping them, giving them grades, helping them, teaching them, learning new things. But it's also awesome that I get to help adults who want to further themselves, make themselves better. So I absolutely love it.
Okay.
It has its perks.
Ladies, you guys have any questions?
You guys covered everything. I was telling her, thank you so much for taking the time out and sharing that with us. That's a very good service, especially right now and what we're dealing with for people to have. So we're going to make sure your information get posted, because you're needed. You're definitely needed. Definitely needed.
Thank you.
And likewise, thank you so much for joining us. We know you are an educator, and that's probably driving you bonkers. And then you got 3 babies of your own, and you still got to be mommy. So thank you for letting us share a little bit of your time.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So it's getting better. It's getting better with the distance learning, but
okay.
It's a challenge. I don't think we're going back this year though, PG County. So look out.
They better not, but that's another story for another day. Okay. We could talk all day about, yes. So we love you, dear.
Yes.
I love you guys,
Thank you
darling.
for joining us. Love you, honey.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Have a good evening.
Oh, my butt hurt.
On the mic.
On the mic.
My son is in his room choking.
Choking.
What? Tell him put his hands up.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up.
Yes.
Check. These goddamn kids. What's going on?
It reminds me of that meme with the cat. Yes.
Oh, I hope Keith post that right there.
Oh my God, yes. Post that right there. In chat.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so we gotta. What is that?
Okay,
we gotta toast.
Oh, do I have something else in here?
I'm hot in here now.
Okay.
So we got a toast to episode 14.
Okay.
And we want to clink, 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 clink.
Yes.
And in case you were wondering, we are still
going strong.
Bye.